Senior officers, gentlemen of the press, good morning. Well, welcome to Defense Headquarters, venue of our bi-weekly press briefings. Operation Octopus Grip between 16 and 26 June carried out massive and illegal bunkering, oil refining, and crude oil theft in various parts of the South-South zone. Several storage tanks, dugout pits, ovens, both laden with stolen crude oil, and illegal refined products were discovered by the troops. Within this period, 2,144,000 liters of automotive gas oil and 2,660,000 liters of stolen crude oil, 14,000 liters of premium motor spirit, and 14,000 liters of dual-purpose kerosene (DPK) were discovered. Also, 21 criminals involved in these criminal activities were arrested. Cumulatively, in this South-South zone, the fight against oil thieves and illegal oil refining, a total of 3,074,000 liters of automotive gas oil, 3,810 liters of stolen crude oil, 14,000 liters of premium motor spirit, and 14,000 also of dual-purpose kerosene were discovered by the troops. Also, 26 oil thieves were arrested, 29 vehicles, 68 wooden boats, 9 speedboats, among other equipment, were impounded by the troops in the Niger Delta. Now we look at operations in the Northwest Zone. On 21st June 2022, troops of Forward Operation Base Bakura and Operation Hadar and Dai responded to distress calls of terrorist activities at Rafin Dankura in Bakura local government of Zamfara State. Troops engaged the terrorists in shootout who were trying to abduct some civilians. After the encounter, troops were able to rescue 6 kidnapped civilians and neutralize 2 bandits in the process. Items recovered include 2 AK-47 rifles, 136 hand grenade, 2 cell phones, and the sum of 211,000. Similarly, troops made contact with marauding terrorists at Megora in Faskari local government area of Katsina State, and in the process, 2 of them were neutralized. Furthermore, the air component of Operation Hadarin Daji carried out interdiction on 22nd of June at Kofardanya village in Bukuri local government area of Zamfara State. Following report of planned attack at Kofardanya village, the air component mobilized to the location, citing over 150 terrorists were converged in a thick vegetation. Consequently, various Nigerian air platforms were used to engage the terrorists in heavy bombardment which destroyed their camp, and consequent feedback indicated that Kofardanya, the camp of the terrorists, were destroyed, and about 82 of them were neutralized, and some of them suffered heavy casualties. Now I look at the North Central Zone. Troops of Operation Wild Stroke on patrol at Today General Area and Guma local government area impounded a trailer with registration number Kwali 846XB along Udeyi, Makurdi Lafia Road, fully loaded with cut-to-size vandalized rail tracks and sleepers. Consequently, all the 7 persons on board the vehicles were arrested. The vehicle and the suspects were handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Relatedly, Operation Wild Stroke again arrested one Mr. Adomanu Abdurrahman Marne, a suspected gun runner who specialized in leasing of arms to kidnappers and other criminals in Taraba State. Items recovered from him include cell phones and some of 74,000 naira. Also at Zakibian, troops conducted raid operations at kidnappers' hideout in Mararaba in Ukuyong, Ishuluv ward of Yukum local government area of Benue State. In the process, one Mr. Ichen Baka, age 65, and his wife Salome Baka are bandit collaborators. They normally give the bandits and kidnapped victims their house to use as hideouts. Similarly, on 24th June, troops on clearance patrol arrested 4 suspected kidnappers at Igumale, Council Ward of Ado local government area of Benue State. All arrested criminals have been handed over to the police for further necessary action. Also on 26th, own troops carried out operation at Mbahuwe village in Utange ward in Katsina Ala local government area of Benue State. During the operation, 3 bandits were neutralized and a kidnapped civilian, one Mr. Awuva Tisa, who was on blindfold in the hangout, was rescued with injuries and is presently undergoing treatment. Some of the items recovered include motorcycles, cell phones, and other dangerous weapons. Now in Jos, Operation Safe Haven arrested 2 suspected gun runners, Messrs. Davu Nyam and Pan Nyam, during an operation at Zawan and Du communities. Also on 24th and 25th June, troops recovered a locally fabricated AK-47 rifle, 1 Dane gun, 3 cutlasses, and arrested 2 notorious criminals, Mr. Rufai Usman and Abubakar Ahmed, at the ex-Ladi General area. Also on 28 June, based on credible intelligence, troops conducted clearance operation in conjunction with vigilantes at Kandunia village, Barkin Ladi local government area, where 1 notorious bandit and serial kidnapper was neutralized. Same day, fighting patrol sighted 2 suspected kidnappers around Zera High Ground in Mangu local government area on motorcycle. They were given a hot chase. They abandoned their vehicles, their motorcycle. Subsequently, the troops recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, 101 rounds of 7.62mm special, 5 magazines, a motorcycle, an iron digger, among other items. Also on 28 June at Fanok in Jama'a local government area, troops found a Toyota car along the road on patrol with no occupant inside. The troops stopped and conducted cordon and search within the area and the surrounding bush and rescued 3 kidnapped civilians, 3 male, 2 male, and a male in the process. Same day, troops arrested 10 armed robbery suspects at Kafanchan town, Jama'a local government area. Items recovered from the criminals include TV, DVD, gas cooker, mattresses, and other items. The suspects are currently undergoing interrogations. Now a look at Northeast Zone. Troops of Operation Harinkai in the Northeast Zone have intensified the tempo of the operations. Troops carried out several operational activities as Buduwa, Bama, Pulka, Tuwe Village, Teshangoto, Benishek, Kukareta, all in Borno State. This operation led to the rescue of abducted persons and neutralized some terrorists. Notably, on 17th and 18th, troops of 15 Battalion at Buduwa in Bama local government area encountered fleeing Boko Haram terrorists and Islamic State of West African province fighters and engaged them in a gunfight. In the process, 7 of them were neutralized, and 40 cattle and 3 bicycles were recovered. Also on 21st June, troops arrested some terrorist collaborators and logistics suppliers. Namely, Malam Abacha Usman was arrested at Benishek. Malam Ibrahim Gira was arrested along Damboa View Road. And Malam Ibrahim Gira too, a notorious terrorist petroleum supplier, was arrested with his vehicle. Consequently, troops neutralized 11 terrorists, arrested 11, and recovered 14 rustle cattle, 2 AK-47 rifles, 90 rounds of 7.62, a vehicle, and other items. Also, members of Boko Haram terrorists have continued to surrender to own troops at different locations in the theater. Between 1st of June and 25th of June, a total of 4,770 of them, comprising 864 adult males, 1,415 women, and 2,490 children, surrendered to own troops at different locations within the theater. All the surrendered Boko Haram terrorists and Islamic State of West African province members and their families have been profiled and documented, while arrested and recovered items have been handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. Now a look at the Southeast Zone. On 25th June 2022, a combined team of security agencies led by 302 Artillery Regiment carried out raid operations on hideout of the proscribed independent people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network camps at Opo in the Nnewi local government area. After a fierce gunbattle, 2 of the criminals were neutralized. Several items were recovered from their camp, which includes 2 AK-47 rifles, 2 pump-action rifles, 1 Dane gun, 3 magazines, and 5 water gel improvised explosive device, which they laid on the road, 3 generator sets, some vehicles, and cell phones. Furthermore, on 27 June, one troop discovered a notorious hideout of late Double Lion, a notorious terrorist. After a shootout, 1 criminal member of the gang was neutralized. Items recovered from the camp include a Dane gun, 8 vehicles, among other items. All recovered items are in own custody. Gentlemen of the press, finally today, we wish to continue to convey the military high command commendations on the efforts of the troops in the various theaters of operation across the country. Furthermore, the entire populace are hereby appreciated for the support given to the armed forces and other security agencies in the conduct of our operations, and also urge them to continue to provide credible information of criminal activities within their locality. And you also, the media community, we acknowledge you for your continued partnership and cooperation with the military and other security agencies in our quest to return peace to our dear country. Thank you for your cooperation and thank you for listening, and God bless.